So I'll start off with just a little cleanse. And then a bit of the Lancome Hydrazone, super moisturising. What sort of skincare do you normally use?
I use a lot of stuff with like hyaluronic acid in, so I often feel quite dry. But yeah, this feels really nice.
Yeah, I love the Lancome skincare, it's so nice.
It smells nice.
Doesn't it? It smells like spa.
I love the skincare part of makeup as well.
I know, it's sort of like a massage, isn't it? Would you say your skin's more dry right now or just in general?
Yeah, it's probably dry right now because like the colder weather.
Yeah, okay, I'll put on a little bit of serum as well.
Thank you.
Nice brows. I'm just gonna, as you said, you're a little bit drier. I'm just gonna put some little under eye bits for you. These are so thin, sometimes my nails rip them.
That feels so cooling. That's so nice.
So you said that you like Charlotte Tilbury stuff. Do you have a lot of her products?
Yes, but mostly, so I did like a, you know, in the department stores you can kind of get a makeover and then you kind of buy what they use on you.
Yeah.
So I got like the Pillow Talk, like the lip stuff, so mostly lip stuff, and then the primer.
Nice. And do you like it?
Yeah, I like that dewy look it helps to give.
Yeah.
I think out of all the makeup styles, it's the one I find that suits me most, because sometimes like bold blacks don't really suit me.
Yeah, too harsh. I'm just putting on a bit of eyeshadow primer. It just holds it on better. I normally do eyes first because any like eyeshadow that drops, if it drops onto foundation, it's then really hard to then wipe off, and it can kind of create, it looks like you've got dark circles under your eyes, whereas if you do your eyes first and it falls just onto the skincare, you can just kind of wipe off the skincare, and then your skin doesn't have any darkness on it. I guess that my general style is quite natural, kind of soft glam. I do a lot of weddings and, you know, e-com shoots, which is all kind of more natural. That's kind of my style of makeup. I don't like anything too heavy. I like the skin to look dewy. Yeah, so, I mean, I do appreciate some of the like editorial kind of colourful looks, but it's just, that's never been what I would gravitate to. Just doing a bit of the Charlotte Tilbury shimmer. Let it go for me. Nice. Just do a brown liner, please, for me, because you don't want to do anything too harsh. I know you don't like the blacks. Open for me, in place. And open for me, and look this way. And look at me. Close. And open for me, and look this way. Look this way for me. And close. And open. Cute. And did you want some lashes, just like quite natural ones, or would you rather just mascara?
I probably rather just mascara, maybe.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's fine. No worries. Okie dokie. Let me peel those off. I feel like your skin is quite hydrated. That hasn't actually sunk in too much.
I'm glad.
Yeah, everyone's like, some people are more oily, more dry. I think it kind of coming into this season now, everyone's a bit drier, adjusting to the cold now that we're in. You look up for me. Sorry, no, that's not comfortable. And look up for me. And close for me. And open. Just putting a bit of primer on now for the foundation. Sorry, some of that hydration's actually kind of coming off a bit there. And do you feel like your lips are a little bit dry?
My lips don't seem too bad. No.
Okay. I'm just using the Laura Mercier foundation. It's really light, so it shouldn't feel like you've got too much on if you don't like that feel or that finish. Just going to sponge over that, just any excess product. What do you normally use to put your makeup on, do you use a brush or a sponge, or
I think.
you don't?
Yeah.
I see more and more people doing that recently.
Yeah, it's just time. Just like rubbing it on quite quickly. Which do you think is best then, brushes or the buffer?
I feel like a brush probably, because I feel like the sponge does take off a lot of product. That's why I just use it kind of at the end, because you end up kind of losing half the product in the sponge.
Right.
Yeah. I feel like it depends on the foundation as well. Like, if you've got like a heavier foundation, you probably use like a different brush to like a lighter one, so like for the application. I'm going to put on a little bit of concealer. I'm using the Makeup by Mario one, which I really like at the moment. It's quite nice and light. Doesn't like crease or anything too much. Just putting on a bit of powder. Look up for me. I feel like this light makes everything look more shiny.
Does this just help with the T-zone then?
Yeah, I just do it wherever it's kind of to set the concealer, and also just for like areas that people get more oiliness, like like the T-zone, or like I sometimes get like a bit of like basula, or just everyone's different. I normally like do a little bit of powder now, and then at the end I'll see how the skin's setting, and then I can add a bit more if needed, because I don't want to ever make it look I don't like it look too powdery.
Yeah.
But then also it's like that fine line of like dewy and glowy but not shiny, you know. It's like kind of finding that perfect in the middle. Doing a bit of contour. Do you feel like when other people do your makeup, they do your face shape differently or anything like that? Like where they position contour, or is it all kind of they do the same kind of shape?
Yeah, I think it varies each time. Yeah, I think the cheekbones everyone seems to do that I've had like so far. Yeah, some people do the jaw, some don't.
Yeah, I find with the jaw, it's like depends on the person's face, but I think sometimes it can make you look like you've got a bit of a 5 o'clock shadow. It's like you don't want to look like you've sort of got like a beard coming through.
And it can look too masculine.
Yeah,
almost.
you don't want, like, on some people they need a bit more highlighting of the jaw. On some people it can kind of then look kind of bulky.
Yeah, if you've already got quite a defined jaw, it will just
be too much, I think, yeah. Doing a bit of blush. Doing quite a pinky one, so I know you said that you quite like the kind of pinky, very girly look. Just going to bronze you up a little bit, again using the Makeup by Mario. I normally am really dubious of any kind of celeb makeup brands, but I do actually really like his stuff.
Do you have any favourite brands then?
I feel like it changes so much, but at the moment I'm quite like some new brands I like. I like the Makeup by Mario stuff. I quite like Sei, which is quite, well, a newish brand. I like Fenty. I like NARS, Charlotte Tilbury as well. Such a mix. I feel like every brand does certain things better than others. So like I like Laura Mercier stuff as well. Like, but then others, in some things of theirs I don't like. It's a bit of a mix. What am I doing? And do you like to keep your brows quite natural?
Yeah, relatively, yeah.
Yeah. And with your lip, do you have anything in particular that you like or don't like?
I prefer pinks.
Okay.
But yeah, that's about it.
Okay, cool. I'm using the Morphe liner. I find that the Morphe liners are so good. They're like really cheap and they're kind of dupes of like other brands. Like this is kind of almost a bit like a Pillow Talk dupe. And some of our other colours are kind of good, like some of the MAC dupes like Whirl or like Strip Down, but they're literally £4.50 and not like 20 quid. Using a bit of the Iconic highlighter because this is like the best highlighter. Glowing to the gods. Okay, and then mascara. So I'm using the Sei one, but I use a spoolie just so it stays hygienic if people think, what's that?
Thank you. I guess do you do mascara last so it doesn't go everywhere as well? Like, you know, we're saying where it falls down.
I feel like everyone has just like different processes. I just do that last, but some people might think that's weird, but...
I quite like it last. I never thought of doing it last.
I think also because sometimes if I want to like add more to the eye, if the lip's more natural, like I don't want to do mascara and then be messing around with the eye or something. Look forward for me, yeah. And look at me. Nice. And look at me. And do you want mascara on the bottom lashes as well, or do you like just the top?
Oh gosh, decisions. Okay, I'm okay with just the top.
Just the top, yeah. Cool. And do you want any glow like on your chest or anything like that, or?
Yeah, that could be quite nice.
Cool. Yeah, I feel like when you've got like a glowy face and then you've got like a matte chest, it kind of doesn't match.
Yeah,
kind of want to make everything look kind of the same. This also kind of like gives you a little bit of like a bronzy look, which is quite nice. Nice for holidays.
See, I wish I could do stuff like this, like myself, I swear. Oh, I love it. I love the colour of the shimmer on the eyes as well.
Yeah, that's one of the Charlotte Tilbury ones because it's kind of like a rose gold, which I think is quite nice for your colouring because I feel like the too yellowy gold wouldn't like work as well.
Yeah, it seems to be like quite seamless with, I don't know, it like is that natural vibe of the browns and the shimmers.
Yeah,
It doesn't feel too much at all.
Good.
I love it. Thank you so much.
No worries. Just gonna turn this way for me, just blend that bit. I haven't been able to reach around there as much. Cute. Alrighty.
Thank you so much.
Alright, so we're gonna do a sort of soft curl today. Is that kind of what you're thinking?
Yeah. I mean, I've literally never had my hair done. So.
Never?
Never.
Not even in the head, like when you get it cut, do you not get, they don't style it, or do they literally just cut it and that's it?
I don't go to the hairdressers. I cut it myself. So.
You cut your hair yourself? No way.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Well, your hair's so really silky.
Oh, thank you.
Probably because you don't style it.
Yeah, probably.
No heat damage.
Yeah, literally. I do dye it though, so.
I'm just going to come in front of you. I'm just going to do
Yeah,
your...
of course.
Do you want to keep your hairline how it is?
I will leave it up to you. I'm not fussy.
Okay.
It changes every day.
Oh, really? Okay. I'll kind of keep it similar just so that it doesn't look weird if you're not used to your hair being done. So have you never even as a child had your hair cut at a salon, or have you always, has your mum cut your hair, or?
As a kid, I have gone to a salon and had it cut, but
Yeah.
I think often I would say like, oh, I don't want you to cut much, and then they cut loads, and I think as a kid I was just a bit traumatized.
So you've sort of got like hairdresser PTSD.
Basically.
Severe trauma, okay.
Yeah, I can do like the head spas, like the Japanese head spa things where they do like...
Oh,
like
I really want to do one of those.
Yeah, they're quite nice because they don't cut your hair. But
Yeah, it's just like for your scalp, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I filmed quite a few of those.
Yeah, I would love to do that.
Do people often do book in for hair with makeup at the same time?
Yeah, it depends. Like some people, they're quite specific about how they do their hair. So sometimes I'll do just makeup, but I think quite a lot of people like the fact that they're just booking one person to do both, as opposed to like, especially in hotel rooms, it's quite small. So having like two people with two kits, it's like quite a lot. Whereas if it's just like one person, it's like a bit easier. Especially because I do like weddings and stuff, it's like less. I'm trying to make this not look ridiculous on camera. Yeah, it's kind of nice just to have like one person. So just put some heat protectant in so your hair will not get damaged. Did you ever, obviously you like watching makeup videos, do you like watching hair stuff as well, or is that not such an interest?
I don't see as many online. They don't get recommended to me at least, so...
Yeah, I guess you're just more into the makeup videos, you get shown more of those, yeah. Fair enough.
I'd be interested in watching more, but yeah, maybe this is a signal that I should film more hair videos.
Yeah, see how this one goes.
Yeah. Is the main requests for bridal hair then, or do you do quite a mixture?
Yeah, well I do, with my work I do like shoots for brands, I do private clients, I do weddings, I do corporate, like I kind of do such a mix, which I quite like, having a mixture of different things. I feel like doing the same thing every day would be boring.
Yeah.
I think because my makeup style is quite natural, I guess it kind of can be used across different parts of the industry. But I feel like this summer I felt like I've done so many weddings. But it's quite fun. I do like international weddings as well, which is nice because I kind of get a bit of a holiday out of it.
Oh, what do they like pay to have you go?
Yeah, so they obviously pay for like
that's amazing.
flights, hotel, and then obviously pay for the hair and makeup as well.
Wow.
So yeah, it means I kind of just get to go to places that I maybe wouldn't normally go, but I get to kind of, I normally extend a day or two either side, which is quite nice to explore as well as be kind of at work.
Wow.
So yeah, it's quite a nice perk of the job, I guess.
Yeah.
Do you know what you kind of want for your wedding, for your hair and makeup? Or are you not there yet?
Goodness. See, I think because with hair I do it so infrequently, I really don't know what suits me. Like I have a vision for kind of what makeup style I would want.
Mm-hmm.
But in terms of hair, I probably half up, half down.
Mm-hmm. So it can like off your face a bit.
Yeah, so it looks like I've done something because I don't want it just completely down.
Yeah. I think it's nice having some off the face as well. Like, depends on the dress. If you have a bit of like a higher neckline, sometimes you want the dress to be not covered by your hair too much.
Yeah. Gosh, that's such a difficult question. I don't know. I've seen people put flowers in their hair before, and I think that's really cute. It depends on the dress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot rides on the dress.
Yeah. We'll see. I feel like when I get closer to that time, it'll be a great excuse to use my YouTube to just try out loads of looks.
Yeah.
Probably get, I think most people do a few trials, right? But
Yeah.
I can probably do like loads. Because it's technically work.
I guess like every makeup and hair could be a trial for the wedding.
Exactly. Yeah, I guess it is in a way, because I can think back on looks that I've liked. Whereas if I hadn't been doing this kind of filming stuff, I wouldn't know what kind of makeup I like already. So, yeah. Do you ever get people that kind of change their minds on the day about their hair and stuff for weddings?
I've had people change makeup more so, but like kind of tweakments, not like a dramatic change. Like they might want the lip more pink or the eye a bit heavier or things like that, like kind of small tweaks. Because generally when we do the trial, they're like, yeah, this is what I want. So it's more just like little things like that. Yeah, I've only ever had one bride that completely changed the hair look, and she had a bit of a freak out.
Oh no.
I think she was just really nervous, and then she was like questioning herself and like, oh, I don't know what I want, like had a bit of a panic. But
understandable.
Yeah, but she was happy in the end, so that was the main thing.
I'm quite excited. It's so rare I see myself with curly hair. So.
So your hair's just naturally really smooth. You're so lucky.
No, I wish it had a wave to it. It's just so annoyingly straight.
I think women, we always just want what we don't have. Like everyone that has curly hair is like, oh, I wish I could have smooth hair. It's like we're just never happy, are we?
Yeah, I'm sure the upkeep is a lot harder with curly hair, to be fair.
Yeah, mine just gets frizzy. Like any humidity, it's just like poof.
At least in the UK, it's not too humid, I guess. But
yeah, to be fair, we had like maybe last month it got quite humid, and my hair was. Yeah, I just slick it back. I'm just like, I can't be bothered. I'm not going to battle with it.
Yeah.
Have you been away much this summer?
Not really, no. No, my big holidays usually like Christmas, New Year's. Do you have like a favourite hairstyle to do? Is it this kind of like curly, natural?
Yeah, I definitely. I mean, I feel like this is how I would probably style my hair. So I guess it's like, turn this way a little bit for me. Or I find doing some updos quite satisfying, like really like a nice like neat bun or things like that. Like I think they can be quite satisfying to do, and I quite like a clean kind of look like that as well. I also have done the curls a little bit tighter, just because over the day they'll drop a bit, so I don't want it to drop out to kind of nothing.
Thank you.
Gonna give them a little brush through. You've literally got princess hair.
Well, thank you. I'm loving all the compliments.
Good. I'm guessing you don't dye your hair then? Or
I do, yeah.
Oh, you do? You do it yourself?
Yeah, just
Too
the
fair.
box dye. Probably not great for it, but
I mean, normally I would say that, but then like your hair is in bad condition, so I guess I can't really.
Seems to enjoy it, the
Yeah,
dye. I mean, I think it looks more natural than my natural colour, so
fair.
my hair seems to want to be dyed.
Let's do a bit of hairspray. Come around the front. Cute. I'm just going to do a little bit more powder on you. I feel like the lights make it a bit shiny. Cool.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
She was being a real perfectionist freak.